Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. In this video we're going to take a look at the Cardano chart, also Bitcoin chart, and as we can see here, market overview in the top 10 of all cryptos. Not too much is happening. Bitcoin is holding steady. Ethereum moving a little bit up, but most of the other cryptos or all of the other cryptos in the top 10 either lose a little bit or just move sideways pretty much. I mean, that's what they are doing really. The only cryptos that are really doing well at the moment, not the only ones, but some of the ones that are doing well that I also cover on this channel are Algorand, Mana and Cardano. But we still take a look here and we talk about Bitcoin and then Cardano. So with Bitcoin, again, not too much happening at the moment. It just continues that move that we discussed here yesterday. Could be here a flag. So what it could be is potentially even a bear flag from which we then move further down. I did give you that scenario as well as with a target area of 54 to 57k. Now I've been talking about this scenario when we still were in this triangle. It was then made less probable due to our move above 63.6k. And yeah, in the fast move down, we came actually all the way down to 62.8k, I think, here. Yeah, and this was really as far as it could come down to make this impulsive wave to the upside still possible. So we haven't broken or invalidated this uptrend here, which we are currently having. Yeah, this is not invalidated yet, but that bear flag here, potential bear flag, makes me a little bit skeptical, because what that essentially is after a strong downtrend, which we had here, this is just a temporary consolidation. Yes, it was bought up here, but in the grand scheme of things, take a look how that looks, and that could really be a move down, yeah, into that target. That could predict a move down into that target range. Now nobody really knows. We need to watch it, and at the moment we are trading in this flag pattern, and you can see if we just adhere it to the wicks here, a very well defined flag pattern. Bitcoin price isn't moving a lot, and if we drop down, you know, if we break out to the downside, we would have to break below 64.6k, and here to the upside of this flag pattern it would be above 65.6k. So, however, it doesn't need to be a bear flag. You know, we had that before. For example, here, yeah, in the B wave to the C wave down here, we also moved down. That's what we had, a bear flag here. Yeah, had a bearish consolidation, but then moved down further. Then we had here something similar, like a triangle pattern, and then moved up from here. Yeah, so still, I don't like that structure that Bitcoin is doing at the moment. Didn't like it from down here on. Yeah. This just doesn't look right to me. It's not a strong uptrend, you know, it just isn't. You have these, you know, you don't make continuous higher lows or higher highs. You make here a high, then you make a lower low, and you make another higher low. Then here you make a lower low, you know, and then you make a higher high, again a lower low, and it just doesn't look right. It is completely different to the Ethereum chart, which actually is looking pretty cool. Yeah, completely different. Yeah, but so yeah, these are the two scenarios. Either go down into 54 to 57k range, that becomes more probable if we break below 62.5k, or we break here to the upside of that rectangle pattern above 65.5, and then we can expect prices of roughly 72 to 75k, I would say. Now let's take a look at Cardano. Cardano also, because it's now following Bitcoin, that is basically proven by the ADA BTC chart. Finally, seems to have turned around, is now waiting what Bitcoin is doing. So here ADA has again dropped below that trend line here, which I might as well now take out because the price doesn't adhere to it anymore. We are now finding support at the 20-day moving average. Here, this teal line, which you can find here, pretty much a horizontal as well at around 205. So this is giving us support at the moment, yeah, I think the Cardano price is just waiting what Bitcoin is doing. We are caught again between the 50-day moving average and the 20-day moving average, and however we are still above the 200, again, still above the 20. What we need to do, break above 232. We couldn't get through that in the last few days. I think the real breakout, honestly, the real breakout will happen after 245. And that is, if you look at the whole chart here, it's basically that previous all-time high here. Yeah, roughly in that range. So if we take a look here, I think this is when the real breakout will happen. So there you go. In that range here. Yeah, a bit higher because we need to cover the wicks. Let me go in. So there you go, up here. You have that long wick back here that was in May. I think if we break above that level, that will be the real major breakout. Yeah, that's what we need to get above. Of course, there are breakouts below that as well, but the real final breakout is probably this one, I would say. It's just that same pattern that other cryptos have had as well. It looks a bit different on the Cardano chart because Cardano did so well already in September and August due to the summit. But I mean, we can compare to the Ethereum chart. You have the same pattern. You had this run back in May and then a higher, another high here in September. But this is actually where Cardano was up here. And then for Cardano, taking a look at the Elliott Waves again, again at that wave count, I think, we are still right in wave 3. That's my view. In the larger wave 3, that could take us to at least 5 to 550. At least I say, I don't say it couldn't. It could also possibly take us to $6, $7, $8. This is all possible, yeah. So the possibility in the short term is still to get into that yellow target box. That's why I left it on the chart all the time. There is still a chance. I repeated it. I don't want to repeat it everything why, but I did say it so often in previous videos. If we come back into that range, that is my ideal target level, and I still think it is possible. And if Bitcoin drops into that range that I showed you between 54 and 57K, I think Cardano will drop into that range as well. However, until then, Cardano is holding and waiting for Bitcoin. We are also within the 0.5 fib level here and the 0.382 fib level here. The 0.5 is at 205 and the 0.382 is at 230. You can see how we are now adhering again to the fibs. So just waiting here for a clear signal of Bitcoin, I think. And ADA BTC is starting to turn around. You can see it here. We're making higher lows now. And yeah, we've seemed to have bottomed out. Did say it before. And it's looking not too bad on the ADA BTC chart. I think just waiting for a clear signal. Then we break above the 20-day moving average, hopefully, and continue our move up. All right, hopefully you liked that video. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.